So new keyboard. Today what we have in the studio is the Epomaker Galaxy68 mechanical keyboard. We have been testing quite a lot of Epomaker keyboards, and this particular model, I'm quite excited for it because I'm a sucker for the 68 or 65% keyboards, and yeah, there we have it. I already unboxed it, and for some reason I left the wireless adapter at home, but that doesn't matter. For today, we will gonna test it out by the keyboard itself. So first thing first, this keyboard is having a anodized aluminium case. So definitely when you hold it in hands, it is very heavy. From the sound of it as well. I really like how the looks of it, because I believe they have two different color options, black and white. I specifically choose the white color option because they have RGB for this thing, and RGB looks exceptional when you have white case. So yeah. And again, this is a keyboard with 3 connection models, whether you can use the attached USB-C cable or using the Bluetooth or 2.4 GHz, the adapter itself. Out of the box, as you can see on the table here, you will get a cable, a switch and keycap remover, and 2 additional switches. And this particular model, of course, for a small form factor keyboards like this, it is very important to refer to the user manual for a lot of those keyboard functionalities. So let's look around this keyboard. Over the top, as you can see, I already using this keyboard for about 1 week now. So I did some changes, particularly rotating the spacebar 180 degrees all the way, because this is how I like to use my spacebar. This model have anodized aluminum case. So the top and bottom chassis is aluminum, and you have the USB-C connection port at the top with an on-off switch at the side here. Underneath you have 4 rubber feet. One thing I don't really like is this particular nameplate. Usually a nameplate is something that shows the character of this keyboard, but having all the certification specifications on the nameplate, it kind of defeats the purpose of the nameplate. It should look classy. Even if they leave it with just Epomaker Galaxy68, I think that is exceptionally good design. And here we have a light bar for the RGB. More RGB here. So the moment you turn it on, you should be able to see the RGB lighting. Yep. And that is the same for the Epomaker logo here and the keyboard cluster. The keycap is double shot PBT. Unfortunately, it is not shine through, so you can't see the light shining through the letters. But I think this is fine, because other than having this underglow lighting and some of the lights coming out from the bottom of the keycaps, I think that is fine enough. So as I mentioned earlier, this keyboard is a 68 or 65% layout. Maybe 68 is more relevant because you got extra rows here. So why 68 is so good? Because you have a full size arrow cluster here, and then you still got a mini cluster for your modifier keys, or I should say side function keys like the page up, page down, delete, insert. All of these can be achieved by using the function combination. For example, insert and delete is a single key. When you press is delete, function delete is insert. So all of those combinations you can refer to the user manual. That's why I say it is very important. And yep, they do have a knob for your volume controls. And one of the most important aspects for the modern mechanical keyboard is the ability to customize it using QMK or VIA software. So you can actually modify the function row and basically even the basic row as well. So that is one thing that makes this kind of mechanical keyboard so attractive for people who like to customize whatever they like with their keyboard. This is especially useful for a small form factor keyboard like this. Let's talk about the switches itself. The switch that they have provided to me, this one, on the Chinese name itself, it is called the Han Bai Yu Zhou. On the English name is like marble white switch. They are probably manufactured by Faker or Faker. I really don't know how to pronounce the name. Apologize for messing it up. So here it is, Feker, Faker marble white switch. It is linear and it is very creamy and talky. So here's a quick sound check for you guys. Yes, as you have heard it right, they do comes with factory loop switches, and the stabilizers are plate mounted and loop as well. So that's why they sound exceptionally good for a, like, come on, nowadays you can really get these custom alike mechanical keyboards by purchasing like something like the Epomaker out of the box. One thing I don't like about the included keycap and switch remover is that these are relatively low quality, and especially the keycap remover, they should bend out of the box. But I mean, it is very difficult. You have to like bend it and worry that you might damage it. But hey, you don't usually remove keycaps, so yeah, I think that's fine. If you look closely over here, you can see, yep, these are plate mounted stabilizers, and then the switches are actually hot swappable, so you can directly just take it out and replace it if one of the switch goes bad. The good thing about this case design also is that they are gasket mounted, so they actually have a lot of different layers of foam paddings, and then the PCB and the plate itself has gasket around the sides so that it somehow creates a cushion, and that creates a different kind of typing experience for especially, how do I describe it? It is something like a bouncy typing experience. It's not like you're directly hitting to the bottom of the PCB and then to the metal, but hey, the market has different types of keyboard mounting options just to satisfy different user preferences. So I think that's pretty much everything I want to share with you guys about this thing. You got RGB, you got good keycaps, pretty solid casing. Overall, this is going to be my primary keyboards for the coming few months or maybe years. If you check Epomaker website, this keyboard is priced at $100 US. Frankly speaking, if you want to talk about custom keyboards, usually when you factor in the case, aluminum case, the PCB, paddings, PBT keycaps, and everything else, sometimes you can go above this kind of price range. And because of how matured this mechanical keyboard market it is, right now you can straight away purchase a decent keyboard out of the box. And especially when they have all these factory loop switches, plate mounted stabilizers with loops. So I guess for $100, this is a really good option to get into, especially those who don't want to DIY and do custom keyboards by themselves, whereby they just want to buy, take it out of the box and start enjoying it. So yeah, this is a very good option, and I'm really surprised when I got it out of the box and then use it for a week, and I'm really happy that this is a very good option that you can purchase, especially for those who are cannot, I mean, there are people that cannot get used to the 60% keyboard. 68, 65 is the one for you. So this is all I want to share about the Epomaker Galaxy68 mechanical keyboards. If you guys have any questions, you can leave it down in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.